feel like anything was missing from this season?
One title. If I want to be more than ambitious, nothing was missing. Every time I know I'm boring because I speak about the budget and the opponent and our place in the league. What can miss about this season? If you check this season, it was never easy, but one more time from the beginning where we work a lot, we lost more games at the beginning. What is missing after one qualification in cup final? To beat Bekechaba, the big budget of the league, with golden sets. What is missing to sweep Ute in 3 games? What big ambition? What is missing to finish the season at home against Fatum, who also played for title in the beginning, with new team, young players? I cannot ask more, honestly. This is for me close to the perfection about the results and also how we improve the volleyball. So I cannot ask more honestly about this season. It's maybe from my childhood, and when I grew up we had a big reputation and bad reputation in France. We were the team who can beat the big teams every time, but not the team who can win the important games. And for me, these Vasas games were not the most important, because we knew we cannot qualify. It was maybe to be competitive for one game, but if I can choose between Ute qualification, Bekechaba in the cup, the bronze medal, or important games, I will never choose Vasas. It gave fantastic emotion for a very short time, but didn't give any qualification. But for me, I liked, and that's why I try to say to the players, I liked every games. I liked every moment. Also the stupid and boring moment, just to come in the morning to practice, or a difficult practice. That's for me the best moment in the season. Because it's easy to play big games, to win, but to come when you don't want, when it's cold, when it's raining, here it's not easy. And that's why to live in the moment, yes, I have a lot of good memories. I could tell you, like you said, a lot of good games. But what we do, we stay in this time, or same, like we try to enjoy every time. Maybe my best time on the leash is now. To think about this season, these minutes here, we can enjoy. But I'm here with you, and that's the most important for me, to be in the moment, and not, okay, yes, it was nice. Yes, it was a lot of good emotions. I have emotion when I win medal and title. So I was proud to bring the team in final in Miskolc. It was important, I think, important moment this period to write history, to go in final for the first time. It was important for me not to win, but to be with the spectators, the fans at home. At the end, the last game of the season, I said to the girl, that's why we play also. To have friends, fans with you, to win something, to close something, because it's easy to start, it's difficult to close. So yes, a lot of good games, almost every big victories. I don't want to choose one. I want to choose maybe the last one. So with the Youngs, I think it was one season to learn, to see. But I will wait from them to improve and to be ready more from the next season, because I was not full happy every time, but they did what they can do. It's never easy, because it's a big compromise between the players and the coach. I mean, they have to go in new life, professional life. They are not ready. They want, but they are not ready for this. And this is my job, to bring them in this new life. And also, I cannot spend too much time with them, because we have a lot of players, and that's the team. It's okay, everybody is important, but the most important is the team. And what is important is not what you do, also like I said in the beginning, in the season or in the career, it's what you will do after, if you can continue to progress, to be better. So I think we have to discuss maybe more in the next year, in 1 year, after 2 years, for some players, okay, what they did after 2 full seasons, and here what they can give for the team. Some players can help, but I think you need minimum 2 years to see what a young player can give. Injuries is part of the season. We had a lot. Honestly, I don't want to say I start to have this reputation like to push the players, but if you are not pushing, for me, I don't understand how you can make big results. Some injuries came because of unlucky situation. Some injuries came because of the player, because of what we did. What I want to learn, it's more the last injuries, also with Milica, with Tana, how we manage the situation. It was a big compromise between them and me to find the solution, to be patient. What sometimes I was not a few years ago, to find the patience and to be ready to play the important games and the game at the end of the season. So yes, we had injury, we had some problem, but one more time, I cannot. Every team had something. If you check every team in the league, in Beke, Chaba, in Mav, in every team, they had something. But the most important is to be ready when it's important. It's every time better without injury. But if you don't have injury, it means you are not pushing full, because a life of one athlete, it's part of success, pain, and injury also.
Do you already have plans or expectations for next season, or should we save that question for right before the start?
For the start, it's going to be almost the same. It's I have expectations. The club, the city, has expectations also. We try to make the best every time. I can start to say it's going to be hard because one more time we did big results. So the big players, they had big offers, what we cannot compete. Also, I'm a little bit sad because some Hungarians who were also more experienced decided to change the project for different teams. What is part of life, but we know now. I'm not complaining about this rotation about the players. It's almost the same for every team except Vasas in the league. The players are coming, improving, changing. Also now the market is like this. So I'm ready for this. I'm ready to change the team. I'm ready to suffer in the beginning. And expectations, it's one more time to be competitive every games. The team is not finished for the next season, so that's why it's hard for me to tell you it's going to be very difficult or very easy. But it's going to be globally the same target and the same goals, to fight and to try to take the maximum of the team. Also, Greti will go in national team, so we are waiting from this player also to give more. And we're going to try to find the good mix between experienced players and these youngs who can give more than this season to be competitive. I will continue to practice with few young players in May, because now with this international season it's a big break, too long for me, from beginning of May to August. So I will try to work with them for the next weeks. And after, from June, just to keep focus with some players, to be in good shape, to arrive ready, because we know you can win a lot of time if you arrive in the pre-season like ready to practice. So just to keep one eye on the players. And yes, after we will rest. I will rest. I will just go to work on my license in Beke Chaba, FIBB license in June. And after it's time for family, because my wife knows also I'm full focus on the season, on my players, more than my family sometimes. And she told me just yesterday, okay, now please, it's time for family and to rest. So I will, and me too, I want to give time for the family. So it's perfect combination like this for me now, like few weeks, few months to relax, to think also with cold brain what I can change, because I have to change every time. I have to improve like the players. I cannot say, okay, let's go for the same way, it's going to be the same result. To think what I can improve every time and to be ready for the next season.